for the Sky Bet Elite League action, but for a very important Conference League fixture between the Oxford Silver Machine Academy and the Stoke SAS Spitfires. And I say important because following a narrow defeat at Wimbledon last night, the title destiny is still very much in the Academy's own hands. They've only got home matches left, 5 in fact, and the situation is that they must win all 5 and collect 4 out of 5 bonus points to top what anybody else can get and thus win the league. So the pressure is on tonight, but Craig Branney, Chris Mills and the lads are all determined to do well. They all know what they have to do. We'll be having a team talk before the start of the meeting, and then it'll be on with the action. We've got 7 points to pull back in terms of the bonus point tonight against a very strong-looking Stoke side, I've got to say. And remember, they came here last year and beat us, so it's a vital match. So let's get on with it.
So then, thanks to Bryn Williams there for the intro, the team manager, of course, of the Silver Machine Academy. Let's have a look at the lineup then. Chris Mills at 1, rider replacement for Ben Barker, Jamie Courtney, John Branney, Craig Branney, Sam Martin, Kyle Hughes, and down at number 8, Marc Andrews. Very interesting looking lineup there, using rider replacement, of course, for the injured Ben Barker. For the Spitfires, Rob Grant is at 1, Gary Flint at 2, Jack Hargreaves, we've seen him before, he's a good young rider, he's at 3, L.PRIEST at 4, Barrie Evans at 5, Gareth Isherwood at 6, and Kriss Irving is the rider at number 7. Their team manager, Dave Tatham. And well, Barrie Evans, of course, the Conference League Riders Champion last year, and lost that title this year, but he still ended up on the rostrum. So we're getting ready for heat number 1. Remember, home side we're red and blue. It's Chris Mills and John Branney taking on Rob Grant and Gary Flint. That's how they line up then for heat number 1. So the Silver Machine Academy looking for a win here. They really do need it, and they need it big time. So here we go then, the riders at the line. The Spitfires having won the toss, taking gates 1 and 3. Green lights on, and away they go in a charge for the first turn. Good start there for Rob Grant. Grant is in front. Second place there, Chris Mills. John Branney in third place. At the back it is Gary Flint. Go round the bottom turn. Grant going very wide there on the 4th turn, and Mills comes through on the inside. So Mills takes over the lead. Grant in second place. Third place there it is John Branney. Down the back straight, round the bottom turn. Millsy, the number 1 for the Academy kids here. Been riding for Somerset in the Premier League. Rob Grant, of course, been riding for the Potters of Stoke in the Premier as well. Got down to the Conference. Vastly experienced, bit of a hothead at times. John Branney there in third place. Of course, he's replacing the injured Ben Barker, who's out with serious injuries. At the back, it is Gary Flint. So we're looking at a shared heat here in the opening heat. So around the bottom turn, there is Millsy heading for the checker flag. Comfortable win for him with 3 points. 2 points go to Grant, 1 point goes to Branney, 4 to the Academy kids, and 2 points to the Spitfires. Of course, that is the progressive scores, 62.9 the winning time. So there's Gary Flint eventually finishing the race. Let's have a look at the start here. There is Grant, he goes in front. Millsy there chasing hard in second place. Go into the bottom turn there. Grant goes in very hard. Mills goes out wide, tries the switch back, and as Grant goes wide, he comes through. Thank you very much, come on the way. Good win there for Chris Mills. We're moving straight in heat number 2. Sam Martin and Kyle Hughes take on Gareth Isherwood and Kriss Irving. That's how they line up then for the second heat with the home side in front. Remember, they do need to win all their home fixtures to become Conference League champions and need a few bonus points as well. The score up at Stoke rather was 50-43 to the home side. And away they go, and a good start there from Kyle Hughes. And Martin has gone with him. So Sam Martin going round the curve. He's in front. Hughes in second place. Third place at the moment it is Irving. And Irving coming in very hard there after Hughes. Hughes locking up slightly there, but Sam Martin pulling away. Around that first and second turn. And looking very, very good, it must be said at the moment. Out in front, leading the way, it is Sam Martin in front. Second place at the moment is now Kriss Irving, who's gone through. Kyle Hughes is there in third place. So it's looking like it could well be a 4-2 here to the home side, which would of course double that lead to go round the bottom turn, and it's going to be a win for the rider in red, Sam Martin. Good one there, surely. Second place, it is still Irving. Third place, Hughes. They're on the last lap. The riders well spread out. I must admit, I thought they'd already done the 4 laps. But here is Sam Martin coming home. Good one for him. And 3 points. 2 points there to Irving come through. And Kyle Hughes has to settle for third place. 4 points to 2, 8 points to 4. The scores after 2 of the 15 heats. Sam Martin coming round. He appreciates the applause from the crowd. And there's a pretty good crowd here to witness the Conference League action. So let's have a look at the start here again. There is Hughes and Martin. Really did make a super fast start there. Martin going right round that curve. Absolutely perfect turn. Goes into the bottom turn. Second place there is Hughes. And he drifts out just a little bit wide there. But in third place at the moment, it is a little nudge there from Kriss Irving. And through he goes on the inside. So let's get ready then for heat number 3. Jamie Courtney, John Branney, Jack Hargreaves and L.PRIEST. Very strong pairing out here for the Stoke Spitfires. Jamie Courtney and John Branney, we've seen them many times. We know what they can do. What's going to happen here in this one? So the starting marshal gives the signal to the referee to release the tape. So referee today is Rod Smith. And away they go. And oh, look at this here. It is Hargreaves who's gone in front. And L.PRIEST has gone with him. So down the back straight into the bottom turn, it is the Spitfires 1 and 2. Third place at the moment, Jamie Courtney. At the back it is John Branney. Branney, of course, his second ride. But Courtney there in third place. And Stoke on a 5-1. Remember last year the Potters won here. And certainly they won't want reminding too much of that, but it is a fact. So out in front, leading the way, it is Jack Hargreaves and Albs of Wolverhampton when Eastbourne were there, and he rode instead of Michael Max at number 1 because Max had missed his plane back from Sweden, and he was doing very, very nicely before a wicked tumble in his second outing. But he's back and there in front. Still L.PRIEST, who got a maximum down at Sittingbourne the other week. He's in second place. Barrie Evans also got a maximum on that day, so the Spitfires certainly cannot be taken lightly here. They've taken a big 5-1 in heat number 3. We're all level because it's 9 points apiece. So Jack Hargreaves and L.PRIEST bringing home the goods in that one. So the riders on the circuit for heat number 4, riding in red, Craig Branney. His partner in blue is Kyle Hughes. Barrie Evans is the rider in green, vast experience rider. Kriss Irving in yellow and black. He got a good second place first time out. So here we go then, the riders coming to the line for this one. 9 points apiece. Green light is on. And away they go, and it's a very good start there for Barrie Evans. Barrie Evans is in front. Hughes trying to fight a way through. Branney attacking on the outside to go into the bottom turn. But it is Barrie Evans out in front for the Spitfires. Second place at the moment in the red helmet, it is Craig Branney, and he doesn't lose many races around here. Third place, it is Kyle Hughes. You go into the bottom turn. Hughes' bike spluttering a little bit there. He's still in third place. At the back, it is Irving. But look at Barrie Evans go here. Like I say, he got a maximum down at Sittingbourne. 18.1 at that, along with L.PRIEST. And it looks like he could repeat it here. They go around the bottom turn. There is Barrie Evans out in front. Former, as we say, Conference League champion. Started off with the Fen Tigers and Milden Hall. Also with Kings Lynn, of course. For moving to Rye House. And go from Rye House to Hull, Hull to Stoke. And home here for 3 points in heat number 4. 2 points go to Branney. 1 point goes to Kyle Hughes, or does it? There is a phone call going on here. And we wait for the referee's decision on this one. And there is the machine examiner on the phone. And there is the decision. The blue exclusion light has come on there. Kyle Hughes has been excluded, so the Potters take a 4-2 because Kriss Irving has been awarded third place. So 2 points to 4, 11 points to 13 in favour of the Spitfires. Well, what can you say? This is heat number 5. And the green light is on and away they go. And the charge for the first turn. Oh, look at this, here it is, Jamie Courtney, who's gone in front. John Branney is in second place. Rob Granters. Oh, my word, what has happened to Gary Flint there at the back? Absolute perler. And the red lights have come on very, very quickly. Gary Flint it is down on the circuit. So let's have another look at it here. Super start there for John Branney and Jamie Courtney. And there is Flint, and watch it there, gets into all sorts of trouble. And out of our picture, he flies through the air without the greatest of ease. Pleased to say he's back up on his feet, although he is holding his arm there. Let's hope he is okay. So we're going to have a rerun then of heat number 5. 3 riders only. Jamie Courtney in red. His partner in blue, John Branney in green. It is Rob Grant. So Grant totally missed the start last time. He gets a second bite at the cherry. So here we go then. The green light is on. The bikes are revving away and away they go. And again, John Branney makes a very good start off at gate number 3, but it is Courtney on the inside who's gone away. And it is the Silver Machine Academy on a 5-1. Around the bottom turn, out in front, Jamie Courtney leading the way. Second place, John Branney. Rob Grant in third place. Of course, Grant's father rode for the Barrett Bandits, and I'm sure a lot of people with good memories will remember what a tough old cookie he was. And Rob Jr. is certainly no different. He goes into the bottom turn there, but he can't pull that bike around. John Branney is in second place. So leading the way, out in front, Jamie Courtney a long way clear, but the race certainly for second place, and this could be a vital one. So around the bottom turn, and Courtney really looking the part this time. Conceded a 5-1 first time out, but he's certainly making up for it. John Branney doing very well in second place. And it is the Academy Kids on a 5-1. So around the bottom turn, Courtney's going to win it. There he goes over the line for 3. 2 points there go to John Branney. 1 point goes to Rob Grant. 5 points to 1, 16-14 the scores in favour of the Academy Kids. So they're back in front. So we're going straight into heat number 6. Chris Mills and Jamie Courtney. Jamie Courtney comes out for a rider replacement ride. Barrie Evans, winner first time out. He rides in green. Gareth Isherwood is the rider in yellow. Very interesting looking lineup here for this one. Isherwood, of course, didn't score first time out, but Evans was the winner. So here we go then, the green light is on, bikes are revving away, and away they go, and again Barrie Evans very, very quick off the start. So Evans in front, second place there it is now Chris Mills, third place it is Courtney, but it is Evans leading the way for the Spitfires. Millsy trying to find a way round the outside, has come off the fourth turn, but it is still Evans leading. Mills in second place, and Millsy really trying to wind him in here, but Evans is looking very composed. Goes round the bottom turn, Evans in front, there's Mills in second place, third place at the moment it is Courtney. So again we're looking at the shared heat, and again Barrie Evans looking the part, goes into that bottom turn, and here comes Mills again trying to find a way around him, and he's screwing on this time, but again Evans shuts it off. So into the first and second turn, and again Chris Mills trying the outside run. But again, Evans with eyes in the back of that crash helmet blocking the way. And Mills will give it one last blast there, and he's going to do him. Ah, super ride. Mills wins it, 3 to him, 2 to Evans, 1 to Courtney, 4-2 to the Academy Kids. And they now lead by 20 points to 16. But it really was a super last lap from Chris Mills there. And he's certainly enjoying the noise from the crowd. So let's take another look and see exactly how he did it. There is Barrie Evans. Millsy here really grabs a fistful of throttle. And look at this here. Evans shuts it all. So there they go into the last lap. And Mills again tries the outside run. But again, Evans there just squeezes him out. As they come into the last 2 corners here, this really is a brave effort by Chris Mills. And he squeezes it on, and around he goes. Over the line, right there for 4-2. So the riders on the circuit for heat number 7. Craig Branney in red, Sam Martin in blue, Jack Hargreaves is in green, and L.PRIEST is the rider in yellow. That's how they line up then for heat number 7. 7 of 15, just 4 points between the sides. So Branney beaten first time out. He's on the inside. Jack Hargreaves and L.PRIEST got a very big 5-1. And away they go. And into the first turn, it is Craig Branney who's gone in front. So Branney leading the way. Second place there, L.PRIEST. Hargreaves it is in third place. So go round the bottom turn. We are looking at a shared heat here, or are we? Because Priest is really putting Branney under the pressure. Round the bottom turn, down the back straight. And Branney just opens it up, pulls away. There is L.PRIEST in second place. Skipper of the Spitfires is Priest, and running for Newport as well in the Premier Division. So there they go, round the bottom turn, and it is Craig Branney, the skipper of the Academy kids, who will shortly pick up the 3 points here. It's on the last lap. Priest and Hargreaves in the minor positions at the back. It is young Sam Martin, who of course was a winner first time out. So there they go, round the bottom turn, and Craig Branney eases up over the line for 3. And with Priest and Hargreaves taking the minor positions, the heat is split 3 points apiece. 23-19 after the opening 7 heats. So let's get ready for heat number 8. And it's Chris Mills riding in red. Kyle Hughes is in blue. Gareth Isherwood rides in green, replacing the injured Gary Flint, who fell last time. Let's hope that he is okay. We understand he's got a wrist injury and won't be taking any further up in the meeting. And in yellow, it is Kriss Irving. So Mills taking the rider replacement ride this time, and away they go. Oh, look at this here. Because into the first turn, it's Kyle Hughes who's gone in front, and Mills has tucked in behind him. So down the back straight, the Academy on a 5-1. So round the bottom turn, there is Kyle Hughes in front. Second place, it is Chris Mills. Third place, it is Kriss Irving. At the back, it is Gareth Isherwood. And the absence of Gary Flint. I know he didn't score first time out, but he can get a few points, but he's not going to win this one because he is heading towards the hospital with a wrist injury. Kyle Hughes in front. There is Mills in second place. Isherwood still giving it a go. Irwin still giving it a go. Isherwood is at the back, although he's still giving it a go as well. So round the bottom turn, it's going to be a big 5-1 here to the Academy, and this will give them an 8-point cushion. So Hughes it is leading, and this young man really doing very, very nicely. And one thing about the Academy, there really are good young kids here. No old-handers as such, I suppose, unless you look at Craig Branney, who's only about 20, and Chris Mills is also only about 20. So there it is, 5 points to 1, 28 points to 20, the scores now after 8 of the 15 heats. So far, so good for the Academy kids. So we go straight into heat number 9. And riding in red, it is Jamie Courtney. His partner in blue is John Branney. Barrie Evans rides in green. Gary Isherwood is the rider in yellow. That is how they line up then for this heat. Heat number 9, 9 of 15. Evans has had a win and a second place. Jamie Courtney and John Branney got some work to do here. And away they go in a charge for the first turn. Good start there for Evans off at gate number 2. So Barrie Evans it is in front, using all his track craft and experience. He leads away. Second place at the moment, Jamie Courtney. Courtney going right out wide there. Tries the switch back up the inside track. A little bit on the old bumpy side going into the corners here. Third place there, John Branney at the back. It is Gareth Isherwood. So we're looking at the shared heat here in heat number 9. So Barrie Evans, well, he got picked off last time by Chris Mills. Doesn't look like he's going to make the same mistake twice. He goes down the back straight into that bottom turn. Well, I'm sure he's one of them riders given a real good chance in the Premier League. Really could make the grade. And of course, started off like a steam train in the days of the Big Tigers, and it really was a very, very big hit. Bit of a slow middle order. Of course, that happens in the sport of Speedway, but he's won that one at a canter. Second place goes to Courtney, third place to Branney, 3 points to Oxford, 3 points to Stoke, 31-23 the scores now after 9 of the 15 heats. So the riders on the circuit for heat number 10. And it is riding in red. Chris Mills in blue. Craig Branney taking the rider replacement ride. Jack Hargreaves and L.PRIEST. We've got a very good lineup here for this one. So here we go then, the riders at line. The green light is on. And away they go, and into the first turn. It's a very interesting one. It's getting awfully tight, but it's Branney in front, and Mills has gone with him. So Mills it is, who's gone into second place, the Academy on a 5-1. And L.PRIEST there in third place, really giving it a go. Back, it is Jack Hargreaves. Hargreaves, of course, still very much in the early years of Speedway. He's at the back at the moment, although he's not far behind him. The race is certainly for second place. So Craig Branney in front, Chris Mills still tucked in behind him. And third place there it is L.PRIEST, and this could be a very big 5-1 for the home side. Around that first and second turn, there's Mills on the inside, Branney on the outside, no room for error here. Hargreaves and Priest in the minor positions, but it is going to be an Oxford 5-1, and that is going to give them a very, very good lead. There they go over the line, 5 points to 1, 36 to 24. The scores now after 10 of the 15 heats, 12 points between the sides. Of course, that would be enough to give the home side the bonus point as well. Let's have a look at some of the action here, because certainly L.PRIEST putting Mills under pressure, finds a way up on the inside of him there, and Mills comes back round him. And there is Branney in front, looks over his shoulder, and there goes Priest through on the inside. And again, Mills is having none of it, and he screws it on, and let's go down the back straight into the bottom turn. Priest on the inside, Chris Mills doing that famous swoop round the outside once again. That really is a super 5-1. So, heat number 11, black and white hat. It is Barrie Evans, and Evans will start 15 metres back because it's not his normal programme ride. His partner's Rob Grant. Craig Branney will go off the line for the home side, and a reserve switch in blue, it is Kyle Hughes. So Kyle Hughes gets a reserve ride here in the blue helmet. So team manager Bryn Williams playing his trump card by putting Kyle Hughes in. Hughes is pretty impressive, it must be said. Barrie Evans, though, been exceptional, but he's got some work to do here because he's going to have to come from the back to get his double points. Rob Grant off the line, of course, anything can happen. And away they go. And in front it is Craig Branney who's got away. And Hughes switches back up the inside of Grant. So Grant goes back to third place. Barrie Evans is at the back. He did start 15 metres back. He's now through into third place. Remember, he's on double points. So down the back straight, leading the way. Craig Branney in front. Second place, Kyle Hughes. Barrie Evans there in third place, and Evans will have to work very, very hard here to pick off the youngster. But he's diving in hard on the corners here, but he loses a lot of ground, although Hughes has locked up slightly there. So into the bottom turn, still out in front, it's Craig Branney. Hughes doing very well in second place there. Still Evans in third place. And Evans, of course, on double points here, but it would still be a maximum to the Academy kids. We go into the bottom turn, and it's going to be another big 5 points. And there they go over the line. Branney takes 3, Hughes takes 2, Barrie Evans takes 2 because he's on double. And no points there for Rob Grant. 5 points to 2, 41 to 26 now. The scores after 11 of the 15 heats. So we're getting ready then for heat number 12. Jamie Courtney rides in red. Sam Martin takes a reserve ride. He rides in blue. Jack Hargreaves is in black and white. This time he's on double points. And Kriss Irving replaces Gary Isherwood in yellow. So here we go then, the riders at the line, the green light about to come on, and away they go. And a very odd start there, but it's a good one for Jamie Courtney. So Jamie Courtney in front. Second place it is Jack Hargreaves. Remember, he's on double points, he'd get 4 for this. Third place there, it is Kriss Irving. At the back it is Sam Martin. So although Courtney's in front, it would be a heat advantage purely by the fact that Hargreaves is on double points. around the bottom turn. There is the rider in red leading the way, looking very, very good. Second place at the moment, it is Jack Hargreaves. Hargreaves not that far behind Courtney. And Courtney can't afford to dilly-dally on the way. They go round the bottom turn. And certainly some very good youngsters on display here today. And look at the battle at the back as Martin is trying to find a way through on the inside of Irving. So around the bottom turn once again, that's where the race is at the back, but there is Courtney up front. Over the line he goes for 3, Hargreaves takes 4, and 1 place there to Irving. 3 points to 5, 44 to 31. The scores now in favour of the home side, the Oxford Silver Machine Academy, with the Stoke SAS Spitfires in second place. Heat number 13, riding in red, it is Kriss Mills. His partner in blue is Craig Branney. In green it is Rob Grant, and in yellow it is Barrie Evans. That's how they line up then for heat number 13. So here we go then, the green light is on. Very good line up here for this one. And into the first turn it is Rob Grant who's got away, but Mills comes right round the curve perfectly. Mills in front, and here comes Grant up the inside of Mills, going to the bottom. Just getting awfully tight there. And look at this here, because Mills has come round him. And look at Craig Branney, what a ride. He's gone round them all. So Craig Branney it is in front, Mills in second place. Third place at the moment, Rob Grant. At the back it is Barrie Evans. Oh, what an opening lap that was. Branney in front, there's Mills in second place. And a 5-1 here would more or less guarantee the bonus point. Go round the bottom turn, and it is Mills on the inside, Branney on the outside. This really was something very special. Third place there, Barrie Evans now. At the back it is Rob Grant, but it's going to be a 5-1 to the Easy Rider Potter's opponents, the Academy kids of Oxford. And there they go, over the line. Branney punches the air, rightly so. Kriss Mills takes second, and third place goes to Barrie Evans. 5-1, 49-32 now the scores. Branney celebrates with a wheelie, so he should. That was a terrific race. Let's have a look at it here. And into the first turn, there is Rob Grant in front. Look at Kriss Mills there. Evans is at the back. There's Branney in third place, and as they go down the back straight, Grant comes through on the inside. Very brave there. But Branney, look at that, what a ride, right around the outside. Terrific stuff. So 2 heats remaining. Luke Priest comes out in a black and white hat. He's on double points for the visitors. Kriss Irving is his partner in yellow. John Branney rides in red, and a reserve switch, Kyle Hughes, will ride in blue. That's how they line up then for heat number 14, the penultimate heat. It was so far been a fascinating match. So the home side, they need just 3 points to make sure of that bonus point. Remember, 7 points the difference. At the moment they're 14 up, so a couple here would go down very nicely, and away they go. And it's Luke Priest who's got away on the inside. Priest it is in front. Second place at the moment, Kyle Hughes. Third place it is John Branney. They go round the bottom turn there. At the back it is Kriss Irving. But 3 points here for the Academy will be more than enough. Down the back straight, leading the way, looking comfortable. It is Luke Priest here, heading for 6 points. And he's coming under pressure from Kyle Hughes in second place there. Is only this youngster really giving it a go. Third place at the moment, it is John Branney. He's been pretty consistent as well. They go round the bottom turn, and Hughes really screwing it on now. And Luke Priest can't afford to hold it up too much. Round the first and second turn, it is Luke Priest in front. Remember, he's on double points. Still in second place there, Kyle Hughes. What a super season that young man's had. Go round the bottom turn and head for the checker flag. Priest takes the 6 points. There he goes over the line. Hughes takes 2. 1 point goes to John Branney. 3 points to 6. The scores in favour of Stoke in that one. And that means it's 52 points to 38. And the bonus point very safely in the bag, because 1 heat remaining. 14 points between the sides. So this is it, the final heat of the day. Kriss Mills in red, Craig Branney in blue. Jack Hargreaves is in green. Luke Priest is the rider in yellow. No place here for Barrie Evans in this one. So here we go then. Mills, certainly been in super form. He's unbeaten so far, paid 15. Craig Branney has only dropped 1 point. That was in his first one. So here we go. And away they go. Oh, good start here for Hargreaves. And Hargreaves it is in front. Trying to find a way up the inside. Second place there. It is Luke Priest, but it is the Stoke Spitfires on a 5-1. So Hargreaves on the inside, Priest on the outside, Craig Branney on. He's chasing hard in blue, so is Chris Mills as go around the second turn there into the third one. And Stoke here showing just what could have happened. Perhaps it was a good job it wasn't the last heat decider. So still Hargreaves in front, Priest there in second place, and Mills, remember, he's got some work to do. Remember, he's unbeaten going into this one. He goes round the bottom turn. Oh, he's in the tangle and down he goes. Chris Mills has fallen and the red lights have come on. We wait for the decision of the referee, but it can only be the rider in red who is excluded. And it is indeed, and we understand that the race has been awarded as a win for Jack Hargreaves, second place Luke Priest, and third place Craig Branney. So 5-1 to the visitors to finish with, gives us a final score of 53 points to Oxford and 43 to Stoke. Let's have a look at the final action there. Chris Mills chasing very, very hard. There he goes, over the edge, 4.5, 4.6, 4.5, and there's the scorers then. Chris Mills finishes on 12, paid 15. Jamie Courtney 10. John Branney 5, paid 8. Good return there. Craig Branney 15. Sam Martin scored 3. Kyle Hughes 8 and 1. Total of 53 for the Silver Machine Academy. Still on course for that championship. Let's have a look at the Spitfires. Rob Grant scored 3. Gary Flint failed to score. Jack Hargreaves 11, paid 12. Luke Priest 13, paid 15. Barrie Evans 11. Gareth Isherwood failed to score, and Kriss Irving scored 5 and 1. Total of 43. So it's a win for the Academy kids. Let's leave you with the celebrations. But from me, Ken Burnett, and everyone else here at Cowley, home of the Oxford Academy kids, it's time to say cheerio. Good night.